Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're still under Mechanotechnics. We have this typical question here, question 1. Alright, this is our elevator. We've given a load of 30 kg is there. The load here we have the load of 300 kg is lifted by means of a rope. It's lifted. The one that is lifted, guys, the one which is lifted, this is a M1. Remember that it's a cage mass of M1. It's a cage mass of the cage, right? It's a cage. Is the mass of the cage called this, or the mass of the elevator, or the lifted mass elevator? All right, you must know that it's M1. Then is lifted by means of the rope, which is rounded around the drum. All right, it's rounded around the drum, which then supports a balance mass of 250. This is M2. The balance mass M2, it's a mass balance, or it's a counterweight. M2 is what is called to the balance mass, or the counterweight. Balance mass in the car. If they sometimes they won't write this weight balance, they will just say counterweight. Counterweight is the same as what? Balance mass. This is M2. All right. So as the load rises, the balance must fall. Okay, the drum has the mass. This is it, guys. This is the mass of a drum, and a diameter of 1 has a mass in the diameter of 1 meter of that of the drum, and the radius of gravitation of 100 millimeter. Check now. Says the frictional to resist the movement of the load is the movement of the load, which is this. It's a friction. What is the friction for the elevator, or for the cage, or the load? M1 is for M1, guys. That one is influenced by M1. And that to move the balance weight, this is for what? Frictional force for at the balance side, balance weight. Then the frictional torque of the drum is this. You see, we've given 3 frictions of the cage or of the elevator, all that. So how can you go about? Says now calculate for an instant when the load has an upwards velocity of 100 meters per second, and upwards acceleration there of 2 meters per second. A says calculate what? A torque. The torque required on the drum. Hope you know that the torque on the drum, which is the final thing, the torque on the drum, whereby you will want the torque on the drum. We know that is moment of inertia multiplied by angular, right? But okay, this will be the final step. But anyways, we have here now is A. We have tension 1. Remember, we're supposed to find tension. Cannot calculate a torque without tension, because we have this thing, guys. Here it's like this. We have M1. Here we have M2. M1 is going up, this is going down. This M1, it's a cage mass or elevator. As you can see, it's elevating, or the load mass. Here we'll have this, it's a mass. This side, it's a counterweight, or the balancing, guys. All right, we have that there. This is the rounded way. This is a drum. This is simply a drum. We have also the mass of the drum. Okay, by the way, T1, tension 1, is given by mass 1 multiplied by gravity. And then now you write plus here, acceleration. Since you have the friction there, you add the friction force. there on what? On this elevator. You know, this is a mass of what? Of the elevator, or the loaded mass, or the cage mass. We have that, which is the what we said, that the one that is elevating is 300 kg. We have here 300 kg, gravity is 9.81, acceleration. There we need the acceleration. We need the acceleration. So as you can see, guys, calculating state load when the load has an upwards velocity. This is a velocity, and the upwards acceleration is this 2 we have given there. We have a 2 plus what is the friction at the accelerating, means the rope wounded supports this balance. A load rises, the balance falls. Okay, we have that. I want where we're talking about when we talk about frictional force resistance to move the load, to move the load up. The is 500 is the first one. We're supposed to have what? 500, because this is going up, guys. To move this load upwards will be 500. Then T1, punching that, you'll get 4043 Newton. Obvious tension is calculated in Newton. Then we have T2 slack side. We have T2 tension 2. You know that we have M2 now. This is a mass of 2 gravity, but instead of plus you will have minus acceleration. Instead of plus you will have also minus what? The friction force. So the mass of the balance is the balance mass or the counterweight mass. The balance mass, let's check the balance mass. All right. There, as you read your statement, supposed to have where you see a balance mass, you take it. The is wounded with then supports balance mass of 250. All right, 250. The gravity is 9.81. Acceleration. We want now. What is this? Acceleration is 2. Either way, it does not change. Minus the friction you've given separate. Let's check. Say now the friction. We've given the first one that the movement of friction balance mass. Here it's a movement of friction. Then the movement of the balance mass. The friction, this is friction. The resistant friction to move the load is this, and that to move the balance mass is 1/5. This is what the balance mass by it's 1/5. So punching this T2, if we punch this, all right, 1802,5 Newton. All right. Now we want the torque. You know, this we call this a loaded torque. T load, a load must be T1 minus T2 multiplied by what? By the radius of what? The radius of the drum. The drum, guys, the radius of the drum. So T1 we had there in the top, the, as you can see, 4 is 443 minus this one, 1802,5. The radius of the drum. Let's check the drum. What is the diameter of the drum? There it says the diameter of the drum. The drum has that mass 8 and a diameter of 1, so this is simply 0.5. The diameter will be 1 divided by 2. 1 divided by 2 is simply what? 0.5. So that will be a radius. This will be 1 punching all of these. You have 1 we have 1 8. Okay, punching this, we have 20,25 Newton meter. Obvious torque is measured in Newton meter. Since we have the torque, we are good to go now. So we have those things. B. Since we have that, we are good to go. Since we have that, remember the aim is to calculate what the torque on the drum. Must be aware that the torque on the drum, the torque to accelerate the drum, or the torque to accelerate, you know that is I multiplied by what? By the angular acceleration. Since it's supposed to be like this, guys, provided that you are not given a friction. But if you're given the friction, please add that friction. If you have a friction, it will be like this. But if you don't have a friction, your formula must be like this. Since you have a friction, you say plus the friction in the drum if you have a friction on the drum. All right. But you must know that I is equal to mk squared, moment of inertia. The accelerate angular from, since we have the linear motion, will be acceleration divided by what? By radius, converting from angular to, converting from linear to angular. We use this formula. You know your angular motion, like N4, right? You still remember that? So I, it's mk squared, is given by this. This is a mass, but mass of what? Take note, you're talking about the drum. This will be the mass of the drum. Check note. Radius of curvature of the drum. Alright. Angular, we said, is area divided by r, the radius of the drum. This will be A divided by the radius of the drum. Actually, this we're supposed to multiply. We have multiplication multiplied by A over R plus the friction there in way of the drum, friction on the drum that will take place on the drum. What is the mass of the drum? The drum has 8 kg and a diameter of 1 meter and the radius of 100 millimeter. Alright. The mass is 8. Radius of calculation was 100 millimeters, same as 0.4 square. The accelerating we know that is 2. The radius you have seen is 0.5, which is a half, plus the friction on the drum. You come and check the friction on the drum. So they say the frictional resistance to movement of the load is this, and that of the movement of the balance is 150, and the frictional torque on the drum shaft is 120 on the drum shaft. Drum plus 120. Punching this, we'll have that torque on the drum. (171,2 Newton meter). So yeah, B, they said we should calculate the power required, the motor power required, the motor power motor power. Power is simply equals to total tension, guys. Total torque, I cannot be tension. Yeah, I'm mad. Multiplied by the that total one. Talking about the total. All right, total torque. Let me just not write that so that you understand. Total torque. This will be total torque multiply by angular acceleration, by angular velocity. I'm mad. Remember power A. Remember we have to be, must be V, must be total torque must be T total multiply by what is this angular what is this angular acceleration? Remember, now I'm forgetting them. From remember, torque power is torque multiplied by angular acceleration from your previous N for engineering science. We still remember that multiplied by torque. This is the power, angular velocity. Total torque will be, we're talking about, we sum up the torques that we have. Total torque either way. We have the, talking about the torques that we have, guys. Total torque, the torque of the load, torque of the load plus the torque of the drum. So we had the torque of the, here are the torques that we have. Add this 171.2 plus, where is another torque? We have also this torque. Add that torque. This is, we have two torques only. So adding those torques, 171.2 plus the other torque that we had there, which was 11.25. Now multiply by angular. We have given the velocity, guys. We've given the linear velocity. We are converting. If I still recall, here we've given the linear, the velocity is in meters per seconds, but angular it's in rads per seconds. So we have to convert from angular to that will be V divided by R when you are converting from linear to angular. All right. So this will be V over R. Right, what is V? We've seen there, which is, we've given there, we have seen that V, it was 4. Then R, radius is 0.25. Punching this, simply have our power. Power is measured in watts. Power of the motor be 10.33 kilowatts, measured in kilowatts. This is your watt power. So thank you guys for watching me. You kindly subscribe, please guys, subscribe. Please help me to reach 1000 subscribers, guys. If you have watched this video, please kindly subscribe. Kindly subscribe, guys. Let us reach 1000 subscribers. Let us grow together, become the part of the family by subscribing. Feel free to comment and share this with your fellow classmates. Please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. And then if it's your first time watching my video, may you kindly subscribe. Click the notification bell there so that you'll be notified whenever I'm posting a new video. I'll be bringing you nice content, guys. All the best.